Hello and welcome to today's video, which what we've got on the call is we actually have an interview with a good friend of mine, Saul Maraney. Now, Saul Maraney has recently just launched a product and it's literally just exploded onto the Warrior Forum. And when I say exploded, I mean exploded within the first hour. So I've basically reached out to Saul and got him onto a live interview today during the madness of his launch. And obviously, he's going to talk about how he's managed to get his product to explode, and of course, why so many people are interested in this product that we're going to talk about today. So, hello, Saul, and welcome to the call.
Hey, Chris, thanks so much for having me on the call, and I love speaking to you, and it's great to be back. Thank you so much.
It's great to have you here, Saul. So, obviously, as I've said in the introduction, Saul has a new product. Would you like to tell our viewers, firstly, what the product's name is about? Once we've established that, then what I want to do is I want to step back again and find out a little bit about you first before we talk about the actual product.
Sure. Well, it's very interesting. The product is called Tube Ranking Control, and we'll go into my history in a moment. But what's very interesting is that when I actually came into the internet marketing scene, I think it was about August, June, July, August, and one of the first products that I bought on JVZoo was Chris Cole's product about Google Hangouts, and I absolutely fell in love with Google Hangouts, fell in love, became obsessed. And what I realized is that Google is the big brother, and like for me, I've got 3 children, and for me, like obviously my children are everything to me, and I love my children. So if you look at Google's properties and their children is YouTube, and then they've got Google Plus, and that's their children. They like stand behind their kids as I love my kids unconditionally. They love their properties unconditionally. So part of Google Plus is the Google Hangouts, and our Google Plus hasn't done as well as Google wanted it to in the first year and a half now that they properly promoted it. But they've got plans to make Google Plus bigger than Facebook in the next 14, 15 months. I've read reports about that, and I've got no doubt that they're going to be able to achieve that because they've got the smartest minds in the world. So going back to what I've done is that my product shows people how to use Google Hangouts, which is part of Google Plus and a big property of Google. So these things rank super quick. And once you learn how to do Google Hangouts and the Google Plus, you can use it in so many spheres of your internet marketing, online, offline, CPA, anything you want. And the niche that I'm showing it is that inside Google Hangouts, they've got their own annotations that they've built in, and that's called the Showcase app. And we'll talk about it in a moment. But as I said, Chris's product was one of the first products that I bought, and I fell in love with Google Hangouts. And what's amazing is that a lot of people have no idea and are even scared to use Google Hangouts. And this product's going to definitely help a lot of people. I've made it. It's a short product. It's easily digestible. And by Christmas, definitely you'll be able to be jamming them yourself for sure.
Okay, so basically what you've established, Saul, is that Google favors one of its children very much so, and as you said, it loves it unconditionally, and therefore gives it special treatment when it's appearing within its own search engine rankings and things like that. So obviously there is an advantage, but before we get into the sort of what would you say, the meat of Tube Ranking Control, what I'd love to know, Saul, you mentioned purchasing my product, but before you purchased my product, you eventually came across and into the internet marketing sphere. What were you doing before that, and what drew you into the internet marketing sphere?
Well, in 2007, I was on a list of one of the top copywriters in the world. His name's Dr. Joe Vitale. Dr. Joe Vitale is recognized definitely as one of the top internet marketers in the world. I know that he charges like $10,000 to review a sales page, not to write it, to review it. And he's got like a list of over 1 million people. And I studied hypnosis at university. So I've always been very interested in like the subconscious mind and hypnosis. So I was following him. And then he wrote a book called The Attractor Factor, and it's also like it really changed my life. I ordered it on Amazon. I saved up money to go to Austin, Texas. And when I was there, I met a lot of great guys that were there. Like Marlon Sanders was there, and Joe Vitale, and just a lot of legends of internet marketing, and they inspired me to. I was doing like one-on-one sessions and just trading time for money, and then they helped me to start creating digital products. So from 2007 to 2014, at 7 years, I've created 80 self-hypnosis products and sold like over 8,500 copies worldwide to people in over 30 countries. So that niche is awesome, and I've got a big list. I've got a big buyers list there, and I love it. But what I started to do is I wanted to start improving my sales page, like having countdowns and having pop-ups, and that drew me over to the Warrior Forum and to JV Zoo. And and I just realized and I saw is that JV Zoo and Warrior Forum, I like this space that it's very dynamic. There's new products coming out every day. You can start networking with people. People are open to, we give 100% commission on the front end in this space. In the hypnosis space, if you had to mention that to them, they wouldn't even believe that one would do that. So I'm still very, very close to doing this full time. I still do have a day job, and I realized that this is a very, very, very exciting area if you play your card right. And so I hopped over to IM, internet marketing. One of the first things that I realized, obviously, was that I needed a coach. So I looked in the market, and I sussed out quite a few people. I bought their products, and I chose one coach, one mentor, paid him a lot of money to come into his Facebook group. And that's when things took off. So thank God I've already made that investment back. But that was the turning point, Chris, is that around that time that I got my coach, I bought your product. And I remember it clearly. You launched on a Friday. I remember it. What was the exact date?
I believe it was the 1st of August. I'm just going to very quickly check. Yes, it was Friday the 1st of August.
Exactly. So I told you it was a Friday, and I bought it and I watched it, and I watched the whole course. By Saturday night, I finished it, and then I got involved with you guys. And there's a Jewish word called chutzpah. I don't know if you've heard that word. And for me, I contacted you guys and I came onto your show because I was I fell in love with this thing, and your PDF, your course made it so digestible. And now that's what I'm doing, is I'm just taking one small area of this, making it digestible, because I believe that the best sort of products are the ones that are digestible. Doesn't need to be an encyclopedia of list building. Just show me one little thing that I can make money, and that's what this sort of thing is.
Okay, so you mentioned, Saul, your hypnosis and having made 8,000 to 8,500 sales with your with your hypnosis products. Obviously, you now have lists in both niches. You have a list in the internet marketing niche, and you also have a list within the sort of non-IM niche. One of the things that obviously a lot of people struggle within the IM is seeing how different products can port across and be used in the non-traditional IM sphere. Tube ranking control, in my opinion, is obviously one of those products that can be taken across. Have you found that this has, is something that you could take across to your hypnosis list and obviously use this to your advantage as well?
Completely. There's a guy called Charles Kirkland. I'm sure you've heard of him.
Yes.
He's on
Yes.
the big guy, and he makes over $1 million a year from woodworking.
I thought it was woodworking.
Woodworking, and I follow him closely. And with my hypnosis niche, yes, I mean, definitely, I've gone back and I've reworked all those sales pages. Now I bought the countdown monkey, for example, that adds urgency, and I've added that, and all this, and sales have gone up, and I've added pop-ups, and so I believe definitely, in talking about Charles Kirkland, is that what I do is I want to buy technology, and I want to buy courses, for example, the green screen technology, and then I can make a awesome video and send it out to my hypnosis list, and I'm actually looking at 1 or 2 different niches for next year, because there's some untapped, and those guys, if you send a green screen video to them, they're going to just be blown away, because they're not in our field, and they've got no idea how to do this. And if you've got a smart website with a countdown, and if you look at most of these guys, even the practitioners, none of them have even opt-in little forms on their website. They're not building a list. So yes, I mean, my main goal, and exactly, Chris, is that I want to build myself up to be so professional and have so many resources here, and then go into other niches, because there's a big world out there. It's not, we're playing in one small little pocket, and exactly like this, even, my product could be taken into any field, and like, you could go and rank a local client, with my girlfriend. I'll tell you a quick story, and also it's fun. I made like a little hangout video for her, and obviously put her name in there saying, "I love you, Donna." And I said to her, "Have you Googled your name recently?" And she said, "No, why?" And I phoned her. I said, "Google your name." And obviously my hangout ranked #1. And like, how did you do that? So it also could be like a party trick, and it's fun. And it's like, not many people in the world can rank on Google #1 in like 15 minutes or 10, and we can do it. And it's like a party trick. It's fun. You can make sales. And that's what it's about. I don't think it needs to be complicated to do like amazing stuff. You just need to implement it. So the main thing is, Chris, is that I bought your product and I implemented it, and people buy these products and they never implement it, and that is the shame of life, because we've all got so much potential, but like, what percentage of our brain are we using? Like 5 or 6% out of 100. So like, learn a system and just improve your life, and that's what I'm striving to do. You know what I'm saying?
So one of the points that I was trying to drive home there, and you've done it very, very well, was the fact that this tube ranking control product that you've got out can be used by people who are also not looking to make sales within the IM niche. If they're even working with ClickBank products that are in the hypnosis niche, or even, as you mentioned, the woodworking niche, or even the health and fitness niche, any niche at all, you can use the exact same tactics that Saul discusses within tube ranking control, and have your videos ranking within minutes. Now, what I also know, Saul, or what I did do, and I have video proof of this, I followed the exact steps that you lay out within your product for a video, and I then go live within another video. I didn't know what was going to happen. I googled my term, and 25 minutes later, #1, my video was sitting #1. So it works, basically, is what I'm trying to drive home. So Saul, you as a product creator, you're obviously making affiliate commissions as well through this, the power of this within you're now using this within the IM sphere. How much of this do you believe has become what we say, the change in your business? Using this technology, using these ranking skills, would you say this is something that has changed your business for the better?
Yes, changed my business for the better, 100%. Like what we always say, that I'd rather have a list of 200 responsive email people on my list that are opening my emails than a list of 2,000 that don't open my emails. So what I'm saying completely, Chris, is that I will email someone, I email my list, "Hi, Chris has come out with a new product. Here's my video review. Check it out." So they check it out, and what I'm saying completely is that it brings your affiliate links to life. Because if you just send an affiliate link, it's an affiliate link. But if you send, this is bringing your affiliate link to life, and you can watch it for 2 minutes or 3 minutes. And a big ninja trick, Chris, and it's very important, is that Google ranks videos and YouTube ranks videos in the percentage of the video that was watched. So if it's 2 minutes or 3 minutes and you watch the whole video, they know that it's very relevant. If it's a 20-minute video and you watch 10 minutes, the same in percentage. So if you make a nice short video, and in this course I've given you the exact script to use. And also what's awesome, Chris, is that a lot of people don't want to show their face on video. I mean, a lot of people just aren't comfortable with that. So what you can do, and I'll show you exactly, and you do the screen share, which is the technology in Google Hangouts, and you can read my script. And then you're not going to have like stage fright. It makes it a lot easier. And and I know, is that with each review that I make, I improve. Like if I look at one from 2 months ago, mine are better now. So it's like everything, we improve. Like with your podcast has definitely improved since your first 1 or 2. You're getting more confidence. It's exactly what you're saying, is that it definitely, my man, it's definitely increased my sales. It's increased my responsiveness. It's increased, like, people are acknowledging me even on Facebook. Like, guys are messaging me, can you promote, da-da-da, because when you do a Google Hangout, okay? You brand it, it's got like the Google name there on the Hangout, and you're seen as an authority because a lot of these guys, even product creators, they don't know how to do this. So we know how to do it, and we're teaching people how to tap into Google's children and major assets. Wow, like how awesome is that? And as I say, by Christmas, if you get it today, by Christmas, 2 days from now, you'll be up and running and you'll be able to jam these out because it is so digestible, this course. And that's what I made it to be. It's literally switch off the TV, take a bit of time off watching series or whatever you're watching. I was watching Homeland the other night, and you can be about tomorrow have your first Hangout up rank and start making it happen. Like Chris earns money on the internet, I earn money on the internet, and you can when you get these PayPal, it pays off, and you can. This system works 100%. It works. We're tapping into the big boys here.
One of the things, and this is probably a bit of a tip that I'm going to throw in to the call as well. Now, obviously, it deals with Google Hangouts, and you mentioned people that aren't comfortable getting on camera. And yes, they can share their screen and obviously do a good, thorough review by showing, say, the inside of the product that they're discussing. And obviously, they can even do sort of slide presentations up and graphical images and whatever they want. But the biggest tip that I would give you is get comfortable putting your own face on camera. Get a webcam, show your own face. And the reason why, guys, or anybody that's listening to this, is because you get more of a trust factor when you're willing to show your face. People see you're a real person there. Just like Saul and I are here on this call now, people see who you are and they get a feel for you as a person. You're not just like an automated machine, or you're not somebody that's you're somebody that's reachable to them, and you're a real person. And that is a super fantastic sales tip that I've given you there. If you're willing to put your face in camera, people think, well, if he's willing to put his face on camera, he obviously believes in this product. He's happy to recommend this product or whatever he's doing, if he's doing a product recommendation, and it really does help. So that's a bit of a sort of nugget that I would like to throw in there as well. So
that's a wonderful tip, and that was, as we say, and going back to that, Chris, really, and I just want to add this. It's very important for me to add this. Exactly what you say, and I believe, and I say 100%. And, for me, my turning point in my life, I went through a horrible divorce, and I had a whole lot of trouble, but the turning point in my life was that book by Dr. Joe Vitale, and it made such an impact on me that I saved up money, and I paid on my credit card to go and meet him, because I wanted to meet this dude who wrote this book. And it's the same thing what Chris is saying, we normal guys, I'm not a model, I'm not the best looking guy in the world, who cares? Get on screen, people see your face, everyone online is looking for someone to attach themselves to, a tribe, someone that they can just believe in. And when you show your face and you're normal, and people will, you're going to build up a following. That's what people want, because human beings, no one's an island, and we're all looking for an emotional connection with someone. Like for me and Chris, we talk often on Skype and we help each other. It's like we've got a real connection. But if you just, for example, just doing PMing on Facebook, it's you don't know this guy, you don't know who he is, and once you actually connect, and that comes down to internet marketing and everything, it's like your affiliates and your friends. Once you've got a connection with these guys, and they've got a connection with you, they'll promote for you as long as you bring out good products. You don't even have to worry. They'll be there to promote you. So Chris is saying, just be real, and that is such a great tip. And you do that well, Chris. And I've actually got to get a better webcam to do that.
Well, it's just a lot of people fear getting on camera, and it's one of these things that as I've often said, and I mean this in the nicest possible way, you need to get over yourself. Just stop worrying about how you appear, stop worrying about how you sound, and just be yourself on camera, and that's it. People are either going to like or dislike you, and it's you can never change that. You can only ever be true to yourself. And I think if you are true to yourself, then you come across better when you're doing, say, your product reviews. Now, you don't have to be doing product reviews with Tube Ranking Control either. You can use these exact same tactics for any type of product or service that's being sold online. So
you can. I mean, you could, for example, that Joe Vitale book that I've got called Attractor Factor, and I love it. I could do a Google, I could do a Hangout exactly using the Tube ranking control. Hi, Saul, I really enjoyed this book. Boom, here it is on Amazon. Put my link, and maybe I'll make an affiliate commission, but I could do it just to put the word out there so they can actually directly go to the book. And even if I get $1 or $2 from it, that's not what I'm looking for. But maybe I can encourage someone to pick up a book that changed my life. Exactly what you're saying. You can like use this technology. And the same thing, a local business can like a coffee shop. A guy could maybe like do a Google Hangout from his coffee shop and interview 1 or 2 clients or whatever and rank number 1. Like a coffee shop could do it. You can do it for CPA. Listen, guys, this technology, this is annotations built into Google. You just get creative. You can use it for anything. And again, this is one tip. Like if you learn how to do hypnosis, for example, and you do it 10 minutes a day, okay, it's going to improve your life. If you floss your teeth every day, you're going to have better teeth when you get old. That's proven fact, okay? If you learn how to do Google Hangout, you can use it for the rest of your life, and business is not going away. This is here to stay, and it's only going to get more popular. And as I said, mark my words, Google Plus is going to explode. It's going to be much bigger than Facebook, because these guys have got like billions of dollars to invest in there. Google's not going to let Google Plus be a failure. It's not as good as it could be yet, but they've got plans to explode this thing. So I think that, Chris, you know what? It even came to my mind yesterday. You can even do a Fiverr gig and say, for $5, I'll teach you how to do a Hangout, and like I reckon a lot of people would actually buy that.
So, coming up to it, Saul, one of the big things about this product, and we've sort of kept this to the tail end. You have ranked the video, and obviously I've mentioned it as well. I've ranked the video following your steps. How long did it take you from finishing your Google Hangout to it appearing in #1? Now, listen to this, guys. #1 in Google for the search term that Saul was going after stopping the video. How long did it take?
Maximum 20 minutes. Maximum.
20 minutes? What I'm saying is 20 minutes?
Maximum. Look, what we do is like so. Let me explain. In the book, it shows exactly how to set it up. So we set you up. You get your affiliate link, you put it in there. Then you let it render. It takes immediately as you stop, which is awesome. It immediately renders up to your Google, your YouTube channel. Then I'll show you. You go and just do your final links, and you can do a pretty link, and you can change that. And usually within 10 minutes of closing that, you are going to be #1 on Google. Okay. And that's flipping awesome. Like it's what a great skill to learn. And again, it's like I just encourage you, if you are going to pick this up, if you are going to pick it up at $7, it's a cup of coffee. I don't know what in South Africa, $7 is not going to go far. And you implement it, will change your life. But if you let it sit on your hard drive and get dusty and then get lost, like what a waste of money and what a waste of potential. Like I think we've all got this potential. So like you've got this latent potential. So learn a skill that by tomorrow. Chris came up with a product and he taught me how to do annotations. I couldn't sleep the whole night. I was so excited that I now know how to do annotations, and that's because I went through the course. And it literally, I'm not joking. I couldn't sleep. I was so excited, and it's something that I've wanted to do. So again, there's awesome courses out there. There's another guy who brought out the green screen. Okay. If you learn how to do green screen, you've got a talent and you've got a skill, a latent talent that's sitting inside of you. So yes, guys, like really, I brought out this product. If you look at Google, I use Alexa. Alexa, I can see here because it says #1 world and #1 USA. Google. I mean, like that's what the numbers are, dude. Like #1 in the world and #1 in the USA is Google. Alexa shows me on every web page. So do a Google Hangout. You're going to get to #1 like this.
So on that note, what we'll do, Saul, is we're going to close this interview off. I hope anybody watching the interview up to now has sort of understood both Saul and I believe in this product. We both believe in Google Hangouts. We both urge you to start using Google Hangouts in your business, and obviously following along with Saul's guide, he's going to teach you how to basically take your Google Hangout and have it ranking within #1, or have it hitting the front page very, very quickly in Google. Obviously, I give it 2 thumbs up because I'm a very passionate believer in Google Hangouts, and I've been through the product. Obviously, I'd like to let Saul say goodbye to you, and we'll end the interview off here.
Awesome, guys. So thank you so much, Chris, really. And I mean, your shows are amazing. I watch all of them, and you put your name to it. And it's the same thing with me, is that I have put my name to this product, okay? And I will stand by it, and I'm building my career. And as I said to you, please, God, I can go full-time in this soon. Guys, I put out a product that if you watch it for half an hour instead of watching 1 episode of a series, you've got a skill now that can never be taken away from you, literally. So it's unbelievable. And, you know, I'm in love with Google Hangouts. Chris is one of my mentors, great guy. And take action, succeed, and keep us posted on your success. You know, you can contact me through Facebook. You can contact Chris through Facebook. We're there all the time. And nothing, like, you know, I didn't want to keep my strategy to myself. I want to help as many people because I believe in abundance. There will never be saturation because every single day there's at least 10 products coming out. So if you're consistent and you do 1 Google Hangout a day, dude, you look back after 5-6 months, you could have 200 videos. And I often get like a commission from PayPal, and like I think, oh, what's this? Oh, it was like a video I did a month ago. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
They're there. And also when someone sees your video, they'll see all your other videos. And like oftentimes, if you want to be interested in someone, you go Google them. Dude, what do you think happens if you Google your name and you've got 20 or 30 or 40 Hangout videos? Like, the guy's going to think that you, like, this is a proper person. So do it, and like make it a goal to do 1 a day or 1 every 2 days in 2015. And this time next year on the 22nd, you won't even recognize yourself.
Totally.
Thank you so much, Chris.
Totally. So that's it, guys. Obviously, I urge you to go and pick this up. The links will be here within the description. They'll also be within the Showcase app, and they'll also be on the page below. So any one of the links will take you across to Saul's Tube Ranking Control. Obviously, I recommend you pick it up because it's a thoroughly enjoyable course. Go grab it and learn a new skill and start making money today. So that's it. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll speak to you next time.